Hello and welcome. This is Susan Broadley Bortfield, creator and founder of Partners at Play and Soul Speakers Global. I am so excited to be playing with an amazing coach, leader, and woman of grace and power, Jacqueline Tabrizi. Thank you, Jacqueline, for being here. I love to play with you. You're so amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. I love to play with you and to be here. Thank you for having me here. Thank you, Susan.
You're welcome. So before we get started, I just want to tell our audience a little bit about Jacqueline. So I'm going to read your bio.
Okay.
So Jacqueline is a spiritual transformational leader. She is a certified law of attraction coach as well as a success principles trainer. Jacqueline is the creator and founder of the Codes of Prosperity. Working with the Codes of Prosperity has transformed Jacqueline and her life from the chaos, loneliness, limitations, and fear status into an intentional, powerful, limitless creator of the life she desires. The relationship that she has with herself has taught her so much. Jacqueline has healed from the past hurts and found happiness in the present moment. She's tapped into confidence that has exuded into all areas of her life. She has found her inner peace, compassion, love, and especially her code of prosperity. Her journey never ends. Day by day, Jacqueline continues to be the magnet of unlimited abundance of prosperity. Jacqueline believes for a fact that you too can attain unimaginable levels of happiness and success when you acquire the right combination to unlock your unique codes of prosperity. Oh!
Thank you, Susan. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So, you know, I'm a huge, huge fan of yours. And, you know, you just have this amazing presence about you and this amazing way that you bring your message to your clients and to the world. So I'm so blessed to be able to play with you on a regular basis. I want to start by just saying, first of all, Jacqueline is the Codes of Prosperity, right? She is a beacon of what is possible for everyone on this planet. And we're going to dive into that. But I first want to acknowledge that Jacqueline did not have it easy when she first started on her journey. And so I want to just have you, Jacqueline, just tell the audience a little bit about, you know, your lowest point of your life right before you discovered and unlocked your own codes of prosperity.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Really, it wasn't easy. But it started, I was really a teenager. And at that time, I didn't know that everything is happening for me and not to me. I was thinking that I was a victim. I was thinking that I was a victim of my beginning in life, of my, let's say, from where I started and how I started, because I was really a teenager when the life started to happen for me.
Mm-hmm.
But at that time, I wasn't aware of that. I had so many upheaval in life, sometimes good, sometimes bad. I struggled. I worked it hard. I tried to handle whatever came into my way, in what I understood at that time, of what ingredient I had in my hands. Mm-hmm. And what I believed now after many, many ups and downs. And of course, I lived for a period of time as a single mom for my first 3 boys. And, you know, you're young with 3 kids. You didn't even get your degree and all this stuff, and you have to feed them and to put them in school, and you go back to school and afford all these stuff was there. Then, and I was many times penniless.
Yeah.
Then I struggled up and up and up, and I could attain the upper level anyone can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
I had people to work for me, with me at home. I was outside in the social life with a higher level you can imagine. All these, I was there too.
Mm-hmm.
Then, down again.
Yeah.
The pattern has been repeated in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed there for a long time to find out and to understand and to discover what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
But meanwhile, I didn't stop studying myself and studying the big mentors outside.
Mm-hmm.
I was open to receive. And I still have in mind one time when all these have been started, and I was maybe 16 or 17 years old at that time. I still remember one time I was on my own, and I was asking God, please God, hug me and let me see what is next. Help me to do the next and to go for the next. And even though I forgot that, but I felt it within me that all my life I was guided to what is the next. And the next was always better than the last. Until, yeah.
Excellent. So you never, like, even though you were having these experience of major like highs and then crashing the pattern, right?
Mm-hmm.
You always trusted.
Mm-hmm.
You always trusted, and that was that.
This is one of the codes.
Right. This is like one of the codes, right? And
yeah.
So when did you become like keenly aware that life was happening for you, not to you?
Actually, 6 years ago, I moved totally from my country to live in the United States. At that time, it was a big move for a woman my age, almost broken emotionally and financially. I decided to go forward in my life because I trusted the voice within me saying to me, this is not what you are here to do. There is something more for you. And now, when I look back into everything in my life, I trusted more and more that feelings, that big God in me was telling me, just be clear in your vision, believe in your vision, trust the power that is breathing you, because I totally believe I am God's daughter. My DNA has God's in it. And God is prosperous. God is love, unconditional love. So I wear this as a skin. This is my skin. And this is one of my codes. Be really who God wants me to be. His image.
I love that. I love that. So, right, because in truth, we are of God. We are of source, whatever people use for the name, right? We are of the one. So, in truth, we're whole, perfect, and complete.
Yes.
So, I love you had the courage to leave your home in Lebanon and to begin again in the United States. And it takes so much courage to do that, but you never wavered in your faith that God was guiding you.
Never.
Right? Even
Yes.
in the lowest moment. And that's why I love you so much, because you have this faith, this trust in your connection to who you truly are.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Susan, most of us, we are really, if we think about it, we are one. I don't believe that God would create anything less than perfect.
Right.
But when we were born and lived our circumstances and our conditioning and all this, that people, environment, family, friends, school, teachers put in us, they made us believe that we are not perfect. They wanted us to look at the mistakes we do. They want us to get frustrated or live in frustration, in fear, in dishonesty, as if we are all the time focused on what is lacking in us.
I love that. Let's go there, because we are so conditioned to look at what is the problem. What is wrong with you? What is the problem? This isn't working. We never go to ourselves, well, what's right today? Right? What's right in this circumstance? What is great about this situation? We immediately go to what is wrong. And so this is really important for people to understand. And this is my mission, to help shift, and it's your mission as well, to shift how we perceive ourselves, how
Absolutely.
we perceive life.
Yes, absolutely.
And
yes.
to shift from looking for what's wrong to looking for what is right.
Absolutely, because even sometimes what happened, what we used to, you used to see anyone to ask them, oh, why you are today, you don't look good. Why you didn't do this right? Why you forgot to bring this with you? Even in a relationship, even between women and men, husband and woman, all the time, if you ask your husband, don't you look at me and you see me beautiful today? He would say nothing. He would say, my husband used to say that. if I found something wrong in you, I would tell you. So everyone is looking for the wrong place. Right. They are, if we shift where we are looking at, that we are looking will shift. Will shift. So this is that normal, that special, that small. Instead of saying, Susan has this and this and this that I don't like, I could say, what I love about Susan is this and this and this. So everything gonna shift in your life.
Right.
Because you shift your perspective.
Right. When you shift to see the good, more good shows up.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely, Susan.
that's
Absolutely.
right. So I have been in the past criticized for praising people too much, for, but I believe that if I can't help them bring forward their strengths and all the beauty within them, I'm doing my job, right?
Yes. Yes.
And so I'm not going to point out like, oh, you screwed this up, you did that wrong. It's like, okay, like with you, you have this amazing presence about you, and you're so passionate, and you are so committed to your clients. You love what you do, right?
Absolutely.
Doesn't that
Absolutely.
feel so much better and gives you the inspiration to go to the next level?
I love to go to the next level and taking me all my with me all my tribe. No one will go to the next level without having people coming with them. So I used to always be this kind of person, but I didn't know that this is a gift before until I get more and more involved in studying myself, in changing my mindset, in changing my way of thinking and looking at stuff, in changing my some little stuff you can do. And when you understand that whatever you see outside you is you, you are whoever outside is your reflection.
Mm-hmm.
When you understand at a deep level that, oh, if I don't like this in Susan, I cannot, it's not in Susan, it's in me. There is something within me I have to look at and see why. One of my mentors that I love so much, Jack Canfield.
Mm-hmm. I love him.
Yes, he taught me that E plus R equal O. It means the event plus response equal the outcome.
Yeah.
You cannot change the event. If you look outside, you see it's wintry and rain is always. If you don't like rain, people will say, oh my God, it's raining. All time it's raining. And I don't like rain. But at the same time, when I look outside, I said, oh, it's nice to see this beauty. It's okay. It's winter time. It's nice to see rain outside. I respond differently. So the outcome is I am more relaxed. I am more happy. I am more enjoying. My vibration is at a better place level.
Yeah.
So
live from that place, right?
Yes, because I want to attract what I want to attract in that level of vibration. I don't want to be low.
So you have attracted by unlocking your codes of prosperity and really consciously looking for what is right and what is good in all areas of your life. You have created the most amazing life and the most amazing tribe, the most amazing support all around you.
Yes. Yes.
And so I want to talk about the codes of prosperity because you just described basically the overall of the codes, right? And it all starts with that trust in the divine, trust that you are of God, you are of source. And so because of that, you are perfect. And so you are whole and you are already complete. So you help people because we all have different circumstances, right? We all have different lifestyles. So you help people unlock their own unique codes in a certain order, in a certain way to shed what was and bring in what is, right?
Absolutely. Yes, true. This is because every one of us has his own codes, has his own way to see and to proceed in life. We came on this earth with these codes. We have them within us. All what we need to do just to open up, to connect. Start by connecting with who you are. It doesn't matter from where you are coming, how many mistakes you have done, what happened in your life. They were lessons to be where you are now. It doesn't matter from where you are coming. What matters is who you really are. Just start to discover and study yourself, who you are. What do I want? Why I am on this earth? Understand your purpose. Understand that everything is learnable. And everything you can change just by connecting with your own truth, with your own trust, with God. God is in your heart. Just close your eyes and connect with your heart. Ask your heart, your God. And God will never, never cheat on you. Will always tell you the truth and will hold your hand and help you discover more and more. But he cannot work with you if you don't know what you want.
Right.
You have to have a vision, a clear vision at the beginning.
And that's like the first step, right? To unlock the codes, you help your clients create the vision that they want for their lives. And from there, magic happens. Just
absolutely.
Their whole world opens up and opportunities and people and places and things come.
Absolutely. Because we are stuck in the how. How? Look what I have. How can I do that? The truth is, you don't have to believe when you see and what you see. You have to believe in the unseen to see. Everything has been born twice. Everything. Even as a human being, we have been born in the mind of my mother and father before I came on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
Then they decided to make a baby. So all the time, everything has been born twice.
So I love what you do. I love who you are. And I love the fact that you get it and you're so connected and you help your clients shift in a way that's just easy. You help them get out of their own way, right? Because we are born prosperous. We are whole, perfect, and complete. You know, the one that breathes us makes no mistakes, right?
Yeah.
I was born with a physical limitation, but through this physical limitation, it helped me serve in a better way, right?
Absolutely.
And so everything is a gift. Everything is a gift. It's just we don't look for it. When you don't look for the gift, it's like if you look for the problem, you'll find the problem. If you look for the solution, you'll find the solution.
Absolutely.
It's all about where you focus. So
exactly.
I love this. Yeah, so powerful. So to unlock the codes, how many codes are there?
You know, everyone has his own special codes.
Right.
It depends where you are in a deep level. It's not where you are, just where you are here. There is many layers under where you are. So we have to know how to get at the top level to start walking towards where we are going. Mm-hmm. So that's why everyone has like an onion, many layers. Mm-hmm. We have to go deep there to trigger what's in. So we understand really why we are here, why we are standing here, we are not moving anywhere. Every year, everyone, every person you ask has the same resolution. Same resolution, be the same. Next year, no, this year I will lose, let's say, 10 pounds. Okay? Every year, ask anyone. You say, oh, yes, I decided this. I started and I stopped. They go back to the same pattern. That's because they don't know what they don't know. There is many layers under that. So when we go there and we start filling out those, we are doing and discovering their own codes. So I don't know how many they have. Right. Everyone has his own numbers.
But a code could be your relationship to your source, or your relationship to food, your relationship with your spouse, your relationship, yes. You know, so there's many codes. Our relationship to money.
With the self.
Right, to self. And self, we seem to overlook that, right? So so what you do for your clients is transformational. It's like once they work with you, they unlock their own unique codes. They never go back. It's kind of like their energetic reset. So what was can no longer be because they're operating from a whole new paradigm. So
absolutely, because we are working on the fourth dimensional person. I'm not working just superficially. I'm working with their mind, their emotions, their mind, their physical, and their actions. I'm not working with them just blank. I go with the four-dimensional person to help them see that they are not only physical. We are not only our bodies. Right. If we are our bodies, we'll take our bodies with us when we leave this earth. Mm-hmm. We are not our bodies.
Right.
This is, yeah.
So they shed the beliefs forever of limitation. It's not something that they have to continually, yes, you have to continually be willing to do, you know, we're always becoming, right? We're
absolutely
always becoming. So you have to participate in life consciously, because we live unconsciously. We eat unconsciously, we speak unconsciously, we think unconsciously, right? I have to work with my clients that have the monkey mind. It's because they're not consciously addressing the ego, right? So I teach. So once you're living consciously, it's easy to shift, right?
Right, absolutely. Because you start being the person who is the watcher. You are not the person. You watch who you are. You know more about who you are. And my turn all the time with what is my my presence with my clients. I go with them step by step where they are going. I hold their hands, but they do the work. Mm-hmm. And of course, there is many tools. There is many exercises we do together. And even though they are sometimes simple, but they are very deep. That's what helped them not go back to where they started. They help them to keep moving on when they are afraid to make the step. I am always there to them. It's okay. Jump. Right. Jump. The fear is nothing. It's something only in your mind.
Yes. It's not your truth. It's
ever. Yeah.
We're fearless, right? In truth, we are whole, perfect, and complete because we are spirit. So the ego is what gives us the fear, the doubt, the insecurities, all of that. But the fear is not your truth. So when you learn to work with that, then everything is so easy to shift.
Absolutely, because you will know that when you are afraid, you are not aligned with your God, with your source. Automatically, you will understand why you have this fear, why you have this doubt, why you are sad, why, because you are not who you really are at that time.
Right. So this is more like, so, and I'm just going to try to put this in perspective for our audience. So, for example, we all want to obtain goals. We all want to obtain desires. And we can do that. And we can work towards that. But the difference with Jacqueline is you become in full alignment with your desires. You become fully aligned with what it is that you want, that it comes easily. It comes, there's no efforting really involved, because what you're passionate about, what your purpose is, what your desires are, what your divine assignment is on this earth, like everything will be brought to you. You just need to recognize it when it comes.
Absolutely. So, Susan, most of my clients, or they come with in their mind that they have to do everything. They forgot about the big part of us, the God who breathed us. Mm-hmm. He is very generous, and he always said, ask and I will do for you.
Right.
Just
ask. Right?
Yes. Just all what is ask and it is given. Just put that ego aside and understand that it's nothing. You do your work, but the big work is coming from God. He will take that burden and he will give you the small work as much as you can do as a human being.
Right.
And he will take the big part. Yeah. So this is what is missing. That when we feel, I have to work hard to get this, because you are not connecting with your soul. You are not connecting with who you are. You are not connecting with God, with your dad. So that's why you think that you have to do everything.
And we think it's hard. We think it's hard, or it's going to take a long time. But it's us thinking about wanting the change that takes the long time. But once you decide and open up to it, it's so easy.
Absolutely. And one of the codes is the decision. How to take the decision.
Decision is a major code.
Absolutely.
I love that you're putting this work forward, and you are inviting people to schedule a session with you so they can discover how to unlock their own codes. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I am offering now. I have 5 spots open right now. And I would love to open these 5 spots for 5 persons who would like to come, meet and greet with me to unlock their own personal codes. And yes, we'll have fun together. I totally believe in that. Because God said, whenever 2 came into my name together, I will be their third. So always the source will be around us, will be within us, will be with us. So everything will be great.
And I love that, because that's how I live my life, right? I invite my guides, my angels, and I connect to my God within, my source, my power, right? Every day. So my days are fun. My days are easy, really.
Mine too.
You work with me, so you know that things just kind of flow to me, and I don't really have to try. It just happens, right?
Absolutely.
that's the magic that's possible for your clients. So it's so generous of you to open up your schedule and allow 5 spots. So take Jacqueline up on it. You will not regret it. I have so much confidence in her. I adore her. I get to play with her all the time. She's going to be in my live virtual interactive summit on March 2nd. So book, save that date, Saturday, March 2nd. Jacqueline's going to be working her magic and sharing her wisdom and knowledge on how to unlock your codes of prosperity in the live virtual summit. And she's going to have a gift for people, and we're going to have prizes and all that.
Yes.
Not only do you help people unlock their codes of prosperity, you are married to your soulmate.
Yes, I am.
Beautiful relationship to a man who gives her flowers just because. And he honors the beautiful woman that you are, and he has so much respect for you. So, this is the many ways that Jacqueline is prosperous, right? She has a beautiful family. Her sons are doing very well. They came to visit her in San Diego last month. And so Jacqueline lives in the flow of prosperity. And that is her purpose, to help you do the same, to live in flow and in full alignment with your codes of prosperity. So I urge you to click on the link and schedule your time with Jacqueline. I'm so honored to be your coach and to get to play with you all the time. And to our audience, you are whole, perfect, and complete. You are love in action. You are worthy and deserving of all the prosperity this world has to offer. This is your birthright.
Right. Amen to that. Yes.
And reclaim it. Reclaim it. You deserve it. Bye all.
Bye, Susan.